Hi everyone, Louise here. I thought I'd do a quick update vlog for you today. The things I plan to cover are my weight loss this week, my goals for next week, and what I hope to do differently. So here we go. So tonight I went to weigh in. It's my first weigh in since rejoining, and this week I lost £5, which I was over the moon about. It's my biggest loss ever, even bigger than when I started Slimming World a couple of years ago when I was 15 stone. I think I only lost about £3.5 then. So the fact I lost £5 this week, really happy. I also can tell that I was focused 100% this week. I wrote everything down. I only ate my sins if I needed them, but then on the last night of my diary, which was Sunday night, I realised I'd only had 23 sins for the whole week. So I thought to myself, I had a wagon wheel in the cupboard. I was like, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to have a wagon wheel, and that brought me up to 31.5 sins for the entire week. So that's probably helped towards my good weight loss this week. My goal for next week, I'd like to lose £2. That will bring me up to my half stone, and also for the little competition in group, my consultant has got a Christmas bauble competition, and every time you lose £0.5 you colour in a bauble, and your tree is complete when you have lost £7, which is 14 baubles, and you put it in a raffle. I think we get a prize at Christmas, so hopefully I can finish my first one next week. That would really spur me on. And then my target for Christmas is I'd like to lose a stone, and if I lost my £2 next week, that'd be halfway in 2 weeks, and that would really put me in good stead to achieve. Yes, so my next, some things I'd like to do differently this week are definitely I'd like to eat a bit more. Being a year 1 teacher in a very busy school, I find it's very difficult to find time in the day to eat. It's easy just to run into the staff room, which is right next to my classroom, grab something to eat and go. But unfortunately, the grab and go things are things like cakes that the TAs have made, chocolates at people's birthdays. So I have been trying to steer clear of those. So for example, what was it? Today we had celebrations, and I went in there today. I actually managed to have a tea break, and I said to myself, I'm going to have a little treat because I'm trying to work on my self-control, stopping when I've had a couple of things and not getting out of control. So I had 2 Malteser celebrations, which I think is about 4 sins. Please write below if it's wrong. And I stopped there, and I felt good about it. I was in control, and I'm trying to make sure that I stay in control so I can keep losing weight. Yes, so I want to eat a bit more next week. I want to give myself some time at school to actually worry about myself, because how can I be responsible for 30 children and their learning if I'm not fully catered for? I'm obviously not going to be doing the best of my ability, and that's what I want to ensure. Another thing I'd like to do differently next week is I'd like to get out for a run. I have signed up for a half marathon in March, and some of you will know that last year, or this year even, I ran the London Marathon, and since then I've not actually ran since. So I really need to get back out there. But the last thing I want to do on a cold and wet and windy winter night is go out for a run, and it's just trying to get myself the willpower to actually get out and go. Once I've started, it's fine. It's just the initial getting out the door, and that's what I'd like to tackle this week. And also I would like to try and ensure that I continue to vary my foods. This week I didn't actually have any lazy meals apart from last night, which was a pasta and sauce, but then I bulked it out with loads of broccoli. So whereas before I just had the pasta and sauce and bulk it out with extra pasta because I'm a greedy pig, this week I actually food optimised 100%, varied my meals, and I felt good for it. I came in from work, instead of just grabbing junk food straight away because I was starving, I just sat down and I had to think about what I'm going to have to cook and look at my meal plan, and it really did pay off. And I'm thinking about, do I actually need to eat straight away? And yes, my favourite meal from this week was probably, I think it was I cooked it on Sunday and I had it for lunch Monday, Tuesday. I had the muscle food chicken meatballs. Although they're not sin-free, they're half a sin each, I actually really enjoy them. They're so tasty, and I had them left over from a delivery a couple of months ago, and I thought for half a sin each, and I have 3 in my lunches, I'm just going to have it and enjoy it. And I made a sin-free tomato sauce to go with it, and it was delicious. And that's probably my favourite meal this week. And my favourite meal that I'm looking forward to this week is I'm going to be cooking myself katsu curry, which any of you have seen. I bread my chicken in couscous. I make a katsu sauce, which consists of carrots, onions, spices, soy sauce, sweetener. You blitz it all up with a blender and you're good to go. It is literally so easy and so tasty. If you haven't had it yet, try it. Oh my goodness, so good. So yes, I hope you've all had a good weigh-in this week. Please comment below how you've done, any tips that you've got for yourself to keep on plan this week that you could share with me. It'd be greatly appreciated. And also, I'm a bit stuck for what vlog to do next. So if you've got any ideas for vlogs I can do, please write them below. And yeah, have a great week everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!